Have you ever been in a conversation where someone disagreed with you and before they even finished speaking, your mind was already preparing a defense? You were not fully listening anymore. You were building your answer. You were collecting reasons. You were trying to prove your point. And deep inside, it did not feel like a simple difference of opinion. It felt like they were questioning your intelligence, your judgment, or who you are. That is why being wrong can feel so uncomfortable. The mind does not only protect truth, it also protects identity. When we believe something for a long time, it becomes connected to our pride, our experience, our values, and the story we tell ourselves about who we are. So when someone challenges that belief, the brain may react as if we're being attacked, even when the other person is only offering another perspective. Most people do not feel wrong while they are wrong. Being wrong often feels exactly like being right until we become calm enough to question ourselves. This is where confirmation bias begins. We look for information that supports what we already believe. We listen more closely to people who agree with us. We remember evidence that proves our point and ignore details that make us uncomfortable. Not because we're bad people, because the brain likes safety and familiar beliefs feel safe. For example, if you believe someone does not respect you, you may notice every small sign that supports that belief. A short reply, a tired voice, a delayed message, but you may ignore the signs that they are stressed, busy, or simply human. The ego turns uncertainty into danger. It says, if I admit I was wrong, I will look weak. If I change my mind, I will lose power. If I listen to them, maybe everything I believed was foolish. But wisdom does not begin with always being right. Wisdom begins when you can pause and ask, what if I am missing something? There is a quote often linked to Socrates. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Whether we take it literally or not, the message is powerful. A wise person is not someone who has no opinions. A wise person is someone secure enough to examine their opinions. Confidence and arrogance may look similar from far away, but they are very different. Confidence says, I believe this, but I can still learn. Arrogance says, if you disagree with me, you must be wrong. This matters in relationships, friendships, family, and work. Many arguments do not continue because the issue is impossible to solve. They continue because both people are protecting their ego more than they are searching for truth. So the next time you feel the need to defend yourself immediately, pause, ask, am I listening to understand or listening to win? Ask, what part of this feels threatening to me? Ask, could there be a piece of truth here even if I do not like how it was said? You do not have to doubt yourself all the time. That is not the goal. The goal is to become secure enough to be corrected without feeling destroyed. Because growth does not come from proving you are always right. Sometimes it begins the moment you are brave enough to admit you may not be. Quiet psychology. Thank you for watching.